It's a great website for just gathering information that's just not necessarily biased on its own. At any rate, the polling information that comes up that you can use, if you take the aggregate, does have much more of a benefit to you than simply taking one poll out, no matter when that poll was taken. And as they say, the only poll that really, really matters is the one taken up here, the last one, which is the vote, actually, and the outcome of that vote. Whether or not we have beliefs, we know we have our beliefs. We know that beliefs taken together give us our ideologies, right? Comprehensive set of beliefs taken together gives us our ideology. And when we think about government and the role of government, that's our political ideology. But where do those beliefs come from? We're not born with a set of beliefs. Where do they come from?
A lot of times they're put into us by our parents, by schools.
Parents, schools.
A lot of times you'll follow what your parents looked at as you're growing up. But then once you get older, then you start and learning about politics.
Yep.
Then you'll start following your own beliefs or following your own house or representation. What you feel is what you want for your life.
Absolutely. I couldn't have said it better. I can't say it better. If you guys didn't hear that, the point being made is that when you're younger and you're growing up, beliefs are instilled upon you. The primary source, the primary proximate force of those beliefs comes from your parent or guardian, your parents or guardian, whoever has you first. Because you don't have beliefs, so you're very reliant upon those individuals who come before you, very trusting that what they tell you is factual and true. And so for a long period of time, probably through at least your early years in school, in your K-12 education, your ideological political beliefs will follow your parents. Not 100%, not for everybody, but the far majority of individuals. If your parents are Republicans, you're a Republican. If your parents are Democrat, you're a Democrat. But as time goes by, over time, whether it's in college, whether it's out of college, whether it's when you get into the job, or if you don't have a job, or if you're your own business owner, or if you're just one of the guys on the line, that will all help to shape and impact your beliefs. Beliefs about the role of government. I call it pinging. Pinging. We had a discussion about submarines, and submarines means for crazy people or something like that. That idea of pinging really comes from that vision of sending that radar out, having it hit something solid and coming back. Well, you do that with your observation, your senses. When somebody says to you that government is a government, the best type of government is one that governs from afar and ensures more equality. You hear that, you say, well, I believe that, and then you ping that. You test that over time. And if it comes back foul, or if it comes back to not be true, right, if it comes back to not fit your beliefs, you change your beliefs. You change your beliefs. When you're first born, right, so this is where we get into primary versus secondary. When you're first born, you're like wet clay. 9 months, there you are, right? You're wet. You're moldable. Just like that. And you can be shaped into an ashtray, or you can be shaped into a beautiful vase or a paperweight or whatever. But early on, you're malleable. Your parents can say X. Your teacher can say Y. All right. Your brother can say X and Y. Your siblings, your friends can say something else. And our beliefs during this period of time are being shaped and reshaped. But over time, as we ping, as we observe, as we get older, what happens to wet clay? It starts to dry out, starts to set. Right? Set. That's the operative word. Individuals who become set in their beliefs, individuals who become set in their ways, have gotten to a point of where they've tested something enough times that they feel comfortable that that belief, that ideology, or those sets of beliefs will not be changed. They can be chipped around the edges, but they will not fundamentally be reshaped. And that happens over time. That happens with age. All right? I have a feeling that you guys are still malleable. I know that because you're not out there yet in the business world. Some of you have kids. Some of you are on your own, but not all of you are. You certainly are not in that career that you want to be in yet. All right? I don't assume there's too many of you out there taking this class just for the educational benefit of having the knowledge. I think you're doing it because you recognize that it'll get you to a better quality of life, right? So having knowing that, I know that once you're there, once you're in that 40-hour-a-week job or whatever it is that you're doing, once you own your own business, your relationship with government, your beliefs, as you ping, still give you an opportunity to solidify those beliefs or to change those beliefs, because we're not all there yet. Are we ever all there when it comes to government? Well, there's a reason older individuals tend to be more conservative, tend to want to keep things the way they are, because they've learned how to play the game. Their observations are set, so they know what to expect. The less change, the better for those older individuals. And there's a reason why younger individuals tend to be much more liberal. Right? The story's still unwritten for younger individuals. And so it's easy to say, let's do it this way. Why don't we do it this way? All right, questions about that? All right, make sure you read that stuff up online. I know I got my Chapter 4 team on Tuesday. There's not a lot to go off. We had a test and a little bit of information. So pull most of it out of the lecture notes online. And I'll see you guys then. Have a good, safe weekend.